In today's video, I'm going to show you the one ETF that I would pick today, which is only $10 per share, right? Because if you invest in this ETF and if you have $25,000, you're going to get 2,422 shares, and that will give you 2,689 per month, and annual income will be 32,267. So that's a lot of income because that's over 100%. And the reason I'm picking this ETF is because, of course, it's only one of the ETF that invest directly. And this ETF is ULTY, which is yieldmax Ultra Option Income Strategy ETF. It's the only special kind of ETF from yieldmax. And I'm going to show you the stocks that they hold. And if we look at the 52-week range, is between 974 to 2055. I made a video about a month ago concerning that this ETF might be reverse splitted. Reverse split just means that, of course, instead of being $10, they'll do 2 to 1, meaning they're going to jump the price. So two share you hold is going to be 1, and the price will jump from $10 to $20. And usually companies do that when the stock or ETF is below the threshold that they require to have. This stock was at $9 and now we're at $10. There's a way that yieldmax actually can easily reverse this because they hold those stock directly. If we look at the holdings, these are 18 holdings that they have, and we can see these on the left hand side. These will be sectors that they this ETF has exposure to. Has 22% of financial. There's technology is 22. Non-classified equities 22, consumer services 7, utilities 5, consumer goods is 4, healthcare is 4, oil and gas is 4, and industrial is 4. Those are the sector they have exposure to, using this ETF. But if we look at the stocks that they are holding, they're right now currently they have 18 holdings, and they're very volatile and smaller or mid-cap stocks. For example, you have Reddit. It's a very brand new ETF, has a huge market cap, but it's very volatile and it's brand new stock. If you look at Robinhood, Arms Holding, Marathon Digital, we have Coinbase, we have Canva, we have MicroStrategy. These are all they're very volatile stock. But because of that, of course, that strategy they want to have these type of stocks to generate that higher income. But what I said they can actually save this is because as we'll see on their website, they say they can change the strategy at any time, right? And they can put, for example, Walmart here, they can put like a Home Depot. But of course, if they do that, they put those blue chip companies, your yield will be very low. You might not get the yield that you desire. And that's why they're going to keep this type of ETF, but they can actually change the strategy they have, right? And we can see, for example, here they have first American government obligation bond, which is at 6%. So this is one of the holding they hold, for example, to have that non-direct exposure. They can buy stock or they can do synthetic holdings. So if we look at website, yieldmax website, we can see here they do have the yield right now is 90, and this is based off the last distribution they gave. That was 78 cents, and that was the lowest actually. So but if we look at the average that they've paid so far, your yield here will be over 100%. So this is when they start paying the dividends. Remember, this came in February, and then the first time they paid was in March. Was $1.64, and they've been paying since $1 in July. They paid less than $1, which was almost all $1. It was 99 cents, and of course in August they pay less, and the next dividend is going to be just a week from today. And I'm hoping there'll be more because stock have been volatile this month. So overview of this fund. The reason why yieldmax can save this ETF is because of this, what they say here. ULTY investment sub-advisors will typically select between 15 to 30 underlying security, primarily on the basis of such securities' implied volatility level, and will regularly review ULTY portfolio to determine whether one or more of its core strategies should be increased, decreased, or eliminated, and whether any such strategy should be implemented any new underlying securities. So they can change it due to ULTY investment strategy. ULTY indirect exposure to gains if any of the share price return of underlying security is capped. So as again, they have direct exposure and indirect exposure. Inception date was on February 28, 2024, and the expense ratio you're paying is 1%, 0.24. So it's, it's a very low. It's not too much, right? Because you're getting 100% dividend yield. So if you pay 1% of that, that's, you still have more than 99% on average. And then the NAV of today is $10 and $10.32. Asset under management right now is 174. What I want to show you now is income projection. First, we're going to start with combine all the dividend they've paid so far. We are going to get our, on average, the yield or the dividend they've paid is $1.11. And if we combine all the dividend they've paid so far, is $6.67. So if you add the price of today, which is $10.32, you add that, you'll get the price of DRIP, meaning you add those shares, the dividend they've paid, to the share price. Your price of today will be $16.99. So if we use average, which is $1.11, your yield as of today will be 129%. That's a huge. So how much can you make from that? So if you invested $50,000 today, you're going to get 4,845 shares, and that will give you 5,374, 64,535 a year. If you put 100,000, you're going to get $10,000, 756, and that will give you 120. So I can just stop right here, because I mean, if you put only $100,000, ULTY today is going to give you 9,690 shares, and that will give you enough amount of money to retire as of today. That's impressive. What if you put 200,000? I mean, that you're going to get over $250,000 a year. That will give you $21,000, right? I don't think you want to put your 200,000 on this ETF, but if you can, this is how much you're going to get. But this is just using the average price they've paid so far, guys. I didn't say that this is how much you're going to pay every month, right? And this is just using average, because average that they've paid so far is $1.11 per share, right? But they might pay 78 next month. They might pay 54. They might pay whatever. But since so far they've been showing that they pay more than $1, and there's a price fall and their stock volatility goes up, and of course they're going to pay more. And I don't know the price of this ETF is going to be up more or is going to fall more. But based on the strategy that they have and the flexibility that the management has, they can change these holdings and therefore make the share price of this ETF go up rather than going down. Will they do that? That's to be seen, But what I know for now, this is how much you can make using the price that we have as of today. So if you find this video helpful, just make sure you give me a like. And if you are first time, just make sure to subscribe, because I always keep this type of update and this type of video income projection for your passive income investment journey. Till we meet again next video that I'm going to make soon. Bye bye.